Another thing I can do on this bike is stand up. The R1250 GS Adventure cannot beat a Ninja H2. Well, hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Ebe here, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, I have a decision to make. Which one of these bikes do I bring out today and take to bike night at Quaker Steak and Lube? The Ninja H2, the HP4, the 1199 Panigale R, the MT10, the new S1000 RR, or I've already made my mind up. It's going to be the new R1250 GS Adventure, because I'm just so in love with this bike. Just so many reasons why. We'll talk about that in just a minute. One of the reasons is because I've got these beautiful bags that I can fit just about any and everything into, including a filthy ice cube. We'll get into that a little bit later. But for right now, it's blazingly hot here in Cleveland, finally. It's in the 90-degree temperature range, Fahrenheit, and the humidity is super duper high. I've got more break-in miles to put on the GSA before I get my first service done next week with Zach. So that's one of the reasons why I'm taking it to bike night. Well, I know you guys probably want to hear the cold start of the S1000 with the Akrapovic. Give you guys what you want. There we go. It doesn't shut off anymore. At start, watch. Told you, doesn't cut off. Just sounds really awesome at startup. And in contrast, let's hear how this sounds at startup. This one has keyless go. And that was the silhouette of the GS. Very, very different. All right, enough goofing off. Let's go! Day 2 on my brand new R1250 GS Adventure motorcycle. Still in love with it. I mean, how could I not be? 62 miles already of pure riding enjoyment. Cruise control is set. Tells me exactly where I'm located on the beautiful nav up there. I also have nav down below if I choose to use that. It shows the music I'm listening to, caller ID with pictures. This is essentially the same dash that's in the S1000 RR. It's just configured a little different. This bike actually had it first. But that's kind of how BMW won me over with this motorcycle. I mean, I've had my eye on it for many years. I rode a 2014 model, loved it. But, you know, once I took possession of my S1000 RR, fell in love with that TFT screen and all of the features it has. Turn-by-turn navigation saved in my butt when I was in New York. And then I jump on this one and it's very familiar. It's in the same family. So that's exactly what BMW intended to do with this amazing motorcycle. They wanted guys like me. They wanted guys on sport bikes and other types of bikes to somehow cross over to this amazing adventure bike, and that is exactly how I did it. With these beautiful gauges and the quick shift auto blip and the amazing technology on this bike. Haven't taken it off road yet. I do plan on doing that, but I'm sure it's going to amaze me just like it is right now. me over to this beautiful motorcycle is the absolute comfort that it has as I hide behind this tall windscreen. That's adjustable manually, and it should eliminate a lot of the wind noise, but no, not having to have my backpack on with my drone in it. Basically, it's in the back of the motorcycle in one of the panniers, which is the French fancy word for box or luggage bag or something like that. Well, I've got 3 panniers on this motorcycle, and in one of them is my drone, and another one is some other stuff. So that takes a lot of stress off my back, and that's really great. I love that. You know, coming from a super sport background, you know, owning super sports my entire riding career pretty much, the past 26 years, one of the first things that really appealed to me about this motorcycle was the supreme comfort that I feel when riding this bike. The seating position, it's amazing. This is a bigger bike, and everybody's been complaining for years that I need to be on big bikes. Well, here it is. This thing is extremely comfortable. The seat is adjustable in 2 positions, high and low, and I have mine on the high setting. And for once, I'm 6'3". When I have it on the high setting, I almost have to tiptoe when I'm at a light on this bike, and that's a weird feeling for me. I've never had to experience that before. Now I realize what all the shorter people have experienced. But I like sitting up in the high position, so I'm going to keep it right there. So now I can just relax. Another thing I can do on this bike that you can't do very easily, at least, on a Super Sport is stand up and stretch if you need to. Oh, that is so refreshing to do that. And I imagine if you're doing some adventure stuff, this would come in handy if you're out in the wilderness or something and you want to take a peek at an animal or something like that. That would be cool, but yeah. That right there can make a very long journey quite doable. And that's not to mention these beautiful gauges. Navigation on top, navigation on the bottom if I need it. It's amazing. Turn-by-turn navigation on both of these devices. This one tells you the road you're approaching if you were on the city streets. That's pretty cool. And it even has a little animation of a guy or gal riding on a motorcycle. If you can see that. So there's a lot to fall in love with this motorcycle. So as I mentioned, it's really hot today. You can look and see 91 degrees is what the bike is registering. And with the heat index and the humidity, it is just scorching hot. But I'm still wearing my protective gear, my Alpinestars. Better safe than sorry. And I'm also still breaking in this motorcycle, only 158 miles on it. Still getting used to how the adventure bike corners and behaves. But I will tell you this, it corners and behaves very nicely, very competently. For a big brute of a bike this size, it gets up and goes, as my good buddy Teach McNeil has demonstrated countless times before. Almost at bike night here, and I've got a surprise for all of the people that I'm going to see here, my good buddies and subscribers. They're going to be pleasantly enjoying something courtesy of the BMW R 1250 GS Adventure. Because without this bike, I wouldn't be able to give these guys my special treat that I have inside the box, inside one of the boxes. I just have to get somebody to ask, what's inside the box?
What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's
gun.
in the fucking box?
Give me the gun.
And then we'll pop it open and they'll be pleased. There we are. Quaker Steak and Lube bike night. Oh, these guys, none of them wanted to wave at me. That's alright. I can't wait till this bike is fitted with an Akrapovic exhaust. It's going to sound really, really good. Right now, super quiet, but this 1250cc Boxster engine, I'm sure it's going to roar like a lion with an exhaust on it. You like it? Let me move it out of the way. You check the gauges out? Just like the S1000. That thing's badass, man.
Did you pick it up?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. What's up, buddy? Thank you. Hey, how's it going? Can I offer you a beverage? Here, beverage? Here you go. Hey, sir, you care for a beverage? Young lady? No alcohol. That's 100% natural, no sugar, no preservatives. Natural, sparkling water with just a little bit of fruit flavoring. Yeah. Please. Oh, you already got one? Oh, that's okay. Here you go. Okay. What's up, man? Would you like one? Care for one? You're welcome. How's it going? You like that H2, huh? This one's mine. I have one of these, but I don't ride it very much.
Color, the paint,
Yeah.
the stock.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Almost like a metallic.
Yeah. He keeps this thing clean. You can eat off this thing. How do you like that? Isn't that delicious? Yeah. 8.4 ounces, 249 milliliters, no sugar, no preservatives, sparkling water with just a little hint of fruit flavoring. That is the all-famous Izzy drink. You can find them at Whole Foods, Costco, Trader Joe's, and other fine dining establishments. Yeah, so it does everything that the S1000 does as far as the menu. We got nav here and nav here, but this one's the best because this one shows you the street you're approaching. It'll pop up on there, man. It's so cool. It is so cool. But you can also do nav on this one too. Oh, it is keyless start too. So keyless start, keys in my pocket. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the key's right here. Keyless start. And the beauty of it is that you can take this thing off-roading too. All right. So, no, the R1250 GS Adventure cannot beat a Ninja H2 in a casual street smackdown. But hey, I can haul more stuff than he can. I have no idea how I ended up at the Akron-Canton Airport, but this is just one of the adventures my R1250 GS Adventure has taken me tonight. Can't stop riding this beast, and I've got to put my break-in miles on it. Such a comfortable motorcycle, especially coming from a super sport. And all of these awesome features on this motorcycle. I've even got my music playing through my Sena. Totally awesome. One of the reasons why I got this bike is for this awesome gauge cluster that reminds me of the S1000 RR. Such a cool bike. But don't worry, folks, I will actually do some real adventures with this motorcycle. Stay tuned.